It's Coast to Coast with Mike, your host. It's the YouTube show that helps you cash in most. His track record's phenom, his cashing rate is the bomb, and it's all brought to you by RacingDudes.com. And now, the host of your show, Mike Somich.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Coast to Coast. I am your host, Mike Somich. Today is July 1st, 2018, and I am still trying to catch my breath from yesterday. We have 14 stakes races in a 3-hour period all across the country and up in Canada. It's an absolutely crazy day of racing. You had Chad Brown win the United Nations, just not with the horse that you would expect. XY Jet looked like his old self down at Gulfstream Park. We gave out a $33 winner in the Princess Rooney for the pick 6 that paid $200,000 for 20 cents. And Wonder Godot absolutely freaked up at Woodbine. If you want more information on what happened yesterday, there's going to be a podcast, Blinkers Off, coming out on Monday, where Magic and I review all of the big races over the weekend. So make sure you check that out. We got Blinkers Off coming out on Thursday, where Jared and Aaron will preview next weekend's races. Don't forget to go to RacingDudes.com for all of your articles, previews, and race recaps. But you know what? We know why you're here. You want some picks. So without further ado, let's go coast to coast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Magic. Welcome to the first Sunday preview for Los Al Summer Meet. I'm going to try and break my string of near misses in today's race. It's going to be race 7, Calbred Maiden Fillies, going 5.5 furlongs. If you got my Thursday show, then you know that I really like the triple threat. Horses that are owned by Redham Racing, trained by Doug O'Neill, rid by Mario Gutierrez. So I'm going to put the number 2, Woe Nessie, on top. In her first career start, she showed good early speed. She nearly won while dueling tight in the stretch. Santa Anita, she ended up finishing second. Her next 2 starts under Gutierrez were both down the hill. Again, she showed early speed, but she kind of fell off late. She's cutting back in a furlong here. I think that's going to help, but there's also a lot of early speed here, so Gutierrez is going to have to really pay attention to what happens on the outside. And second, I do like the 8, Rocket Ann. She has 8 career starts, but if you scratch out her 1 stakes try and her last start, which was her first in about 14 months, you realize that she's never finished worse than third. She could take back early and have a lot of early pace to pass in the stretch. Speaking of early pace, watch out for the 3, ZZ Tiger. I think this is an all-or-nothing horse here. She either wins or she's way back. She's led through the first half mile in every start, but she's never been able to maintain it. Normally, this lack of endurance would be scary, but Los Al does carry speed better than any other SoCal track, and I think that's going to help her a lot. In her last start, or her only other start here, she lost by a length, but she led almost the entire way around. She just got caught late. So don't be surprised if you get a similar effort from here. I don't love the 5-2 morning line, but she is an all-or-nothing threat. And I also am intrigued by the number 1, Queen Shelly Ann. Her debut at Santa Anita, complete mess. She hit the gate, she stumbled at the start, caused her jockey to lose the irons, then she had to run wide when trying to pass horses. She still ran well to finish 6th of 8, and with a better start, she could get up late here. So, with betting, we're going to get creative. We're going to do $1 exactly with the 2 and 3 over the 2 and the 8. Then we're going to do $1 try going 2-3 over 2-3-8 over the 1-3-8. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
All right, we're going to wrap up the week over at Belmont. The 9th race is a $40,000 state-bred maiden claimer, and I really like a couple angles here that don't point toward the favorite. So let's start out with the 8-horse Command Code. Command Code's coming out of the Jorge Abreu barn with Luis Saez up, and I love the fact that he's got 2 bullet workouts over a poly track, which often transitions very well over to the turf. Additionally, his workout 2 back is kind of sneaky. It's 52 seconds for 4 furlongs, which isn't a great time, but the fact that he did it at Saratoga on the turf around the dogs before debuting on turf tells me that the plan is to have this horse on turf. He's going to like the distance. So I'm excited to see what he does first time out. Abreu is 18% with first time starters, but he's 33% when debuting at over a mile, 2 for 6. Not a huge sample size, but I still like 33%. So I think that this horse is very, very capable at winning at a price first time out. For the second place, I'm going to go to the 6-horse Fastest Kitten. This is the most logical horse in the race. Second time at this $40,000 level, and I do think that he's going to run well. It's coming out of the Maker barn with Jose Ortiz up top, so the connections are solid. It makes a ton of sense. Like I said, it's a must-use horse, but I think that it is vulnerable. I don't think it's a slam dunk here. For third place, I'm going to go to the outside, go to Ninja Boys. Ninja Boys is another one of those horses that kind of combines a couple angles for me. So whenever I'm looking at these type of races where it's a maiden claimer, I'm looking for horses who haven't done this before. So first time lower distance, first time at a lower level, first time at a new distance, first time on a new surface, and Ninja Boys checks a couple of those boxes. So this is the first time he'll face state-bred maiden claimers. He's been open in maiden special weights prior to this, so I like the fact that he's getting the drop in class, and additionally moving over to the turf. So I think this horse is interesting, especially at 12-1 morning line. I'm going to use it in my pick fours, but I also think it's worthwhile playing underneath in some of these interesting single race bets. For fourth place, I'm going to go the 11 Time Expired. Time Expired improved big time last time for the first time on turf. So I think it's interesting there. You should see some additional improvement here. And I think this horse would be a lot better suited if he was further inside. I think that he's going to want to show some pace. He's going to get a little hung around this first semi-turn here that we see at this race. So I think that he's got a legit shot to win. I'll be using him as well. So I'll be using the 6, 8, 11, and 12 in my pick 4. For the single race bet, I'm just going to play a 50-cent try. I'm going to play 6-8 over 6-8, 11, 12 over 6-8, 11, 12. Thanks very much for watching all week, guys. Really appreciate it. We had a pretty good week. Really happy with the $33 winner yesterday over at Gulfstream. Make sure you check out the recap podcast on Blinkers Off on Monday. Make sure you check out Blinkers Off on Thursday. Don't forget to go to racingdudes.com for free picks every single day. And on Tuesday, we've got free pick 4s up from Aaron Halterman. He's been doing great the last couple weeks, so make sure you check out those as well. Have a good week, everybody, and we'll see you again on Thursday. Thanks for watching Coast to Coast, brought to you by RacingDudes.com. I've been your host, Mike Somich. You can follow me at Samabomb18 on Twitter, and you can follow the Racing Dudes at Racing_Dudes. Make sure to check out the Blinkers Off podcast, available on Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, and where you get your favorite podcasts. Don't forget to check out RacingDudes.com for all the previews and race reviews every single week.